Yo, just a quick thought. There was some interesting insights in the Torah Ohr book of the discourses from the Alter Rebbe about the Parsha. For this Parsha, Mishpatim, the judgments, basically talks about the Parsha at the beginning, but we'll just talk about some basic concepts that I mentioned. That basically, it says in another Parsha that if someone listens to Hashem's voice, then it says Hashem will give grass for the animals. Even though this was in the part of the Torah where Moshe said it in the name of Hashem directly. So it was really Moshe speaking when he said the words like, I will give grass. It was really Moshe saying it. I mean, the intention is that Hashem gives grass because Hashem makes it rain, etc. But technically it was Moshe saying that he will give grass for the animals. And really, there's a deeper meaning about that Moshe himself gives the grass regarding a deeper meaning of the grass and a deeper meaning of animals. Because it really says there's different kinds of souls. Some souls metaphorically like animals, and some souls are like humans. But what exactly does that mean? Because everyone is like humans. However, it says that really an animal doesn't have knowledge, meaning it doesn't have this idea of connecting and recognition. Even though it says animals can understand things in a basic level and have power of imagination and understanding, but there's a concept of das, which in Hebrew means knowledge, rough translation, but it means like to actually feel something and like literally see it. But the concept of like the humans is like the idea of having this idea of being able to feel something, to know something, to such that one actually literally feels it, literally. And it says this is the difference regarding how people connect with the Creator in the world, which is also explained by how people connect with the soul. Because it says basically, how do people know that the soul exists? People feel the soul deep down in themselves, like they know that they have life force. And so when someone sleeps, then it says their soul goes up into the spiritual worlds, but when they wake up, like they feel the soul coming back into themselves. So like they literally like feel the soul. They don't actually see the soul itself, but they can literally feel the soul because they know that they're alive from it. And it says similarly, it says from one's flesh they can perceive the Creator, even though no one can see the Creator or the Creator's energy, obviously. But there's the idea of knowing that it exists, even if someone doesn't see it itself. But one can like literally connect with it itself, because the idea that the whole world is like a body and has life, etc. says anyone can intellectually comprehend that. But then the idea of actually seeing it with the mind of the eye, that's like a deeper level. That's like the knowledge. Point is, there's some souls which are only like a few generation, which have this innate ability to like see with the mind's eye how everything is being constantly recreated every second. And obviously they can't see the creative energy itself, but they can like see in the way of like the mind's eye to like grasp it as if one sees. Like for example, it says if someone like, it says a wise person sees what's going to happen in the future, like not necessarily literally, but it's like if someone knows something's going to happen, they can either like hear about something's going to happen, such that doesn't really affect them. But if someone like sees, so to speak, that it's going to happen, then it's like, even if it's going to happen in a later time, but they could see as if it's like happening now and be affected by it. So too, like the idea of like seeing, so to speak, the Creator and everything, it means like not only does one understand how the Creator is constantly recreating everything and everything's like nothing, but one so to speak like even sees it in the mind's eye. So generally there's like only some people could do that. But the point of Moshe, when it says that he'll give grass to the animal, the word grass is deeper meanings. It's related to, the Hebrew word for grass is related to the idea of knowledge for different reasons. And the point is that he gives the idea of the knowledge to the animals, to the souls which are like animals. But even that which doesn't normally understand and see the Creator and everything, through Moshe has the power to even give the power of knowledge to them. It says Moshe is the first Redeemer and he's the last Redeemer. Meaning he's redeemed the Hamid the first time, and it says with the power of Moshe, with the Torah, then they'll be redeemed when Moshiach comes. Because the whole point of Moshiach is that we'll have the knowledge of the Creator in everything. Not only intellectual understanding, but the actual literal knowledge, seeing the Creator in everything. And that's from the power of Moshe when Moshiach comes.